Hey everyone, back in a new video, and we're checking out our next Christmas decorated house. We're down here in Scranton again, and this house I may or may not have featured in the past, but it's definitely worth sharing with you guys. I'll give you a quick look at it here. It's a single property, and they really crammed a lot of items on and around their house, so let's get to it and check it out. Okay, we're actually going to start on the rear portion of the house. Now, in past years, they actually had it continued along this fence all the way to the garage, but this year they did, looks like, kind of minimalize it and keep it to a more confined area, which is fine. But quite a bit of things to see here. First thing I noticed in the back patio there, they have some of the old light-up decorations. They have Santa, Penguin, and Mickey, as well as various bulbs and decorations, blow molds up on the roof, and down here a penguin courtyard, and it looks like a little boy throwing snowballs. You can see it kind of making that effect, which is pretty neat. I'll give you guys a little bit close-up look at it here. Right in front of us here is that snowball effect. It's pretty neat. I never saw that before. And moving on, the roof's outlined in some, looks like the old C9 bulbs, but they're LEDs, and they do change colors, which is neat. Some of them flash. And they got some nice snowflakes color changing on the side. And then we have some cutout decorations of Jack Skellington, and then we have, I think that's the Roadrunner right there, as well as Oscar the Grouch, and I forget their names. I knew that was going to happen. And there's the Simpsons, and then we have a little teeter-totter here, which is pretty neat. And right in front of it, we got a gingerbread house and some gingerbread men. Okay, South Park, yeah, that's their name. It's always, at least, every location is something I can't remember the name of. Coming up towards the front now, got these really nice color trees here, twinkling in the lights, and some light towing around a little fence perimeter, which makes it look nice. And here's a overall look here from the side. So now that we've seen that portion, oh yeah, and in the background you can see Scranton Times Tower. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it up right now for the lighting of that tower. Looks nice in the background. Let's move to the front of the house now. Just like other locations, they do have their own music playing, so I'm going to keep the talking a little more continuous just to avoid any issues with copyright. But here we got some blow mold angels, some drummer boys, the sheep, the camels, the manger, and they even have a straw there, which is a nice touch. And we got the star right above it. Really nice little scene here. And we got chain link fence covered with some net lights, nice white LED wreath here. And the bushes are covered, and little train set here, and I think that's Charlie Brown there, not positive. Nice green wreath. And one of my favorite features of this house, as you can see right there, that's Flick from A Christmas Story with his tongue stuck to the pole. Now, past year they had a window there, and they had a almost like a hologram of Santa Claus in there, waving out and making presents and stuff. So they do change it from year to year, or every few years. But this year they have Flick up there, which is fine by me. Big fan of that movie, as you know. Here we have larger collection of blow molds. They're in really nice shape. The elves, Winnie the Pooh, the soldiers, and even they made do with a little child's playhouse here. Made it into a little Santa hut. So that's being pretty inventive. Sorry about the noise, a lot of traffic here. We've got twinkling snowflakes and candy canes and this animated polar bear. And up on the front of the house here, a nice LED twinkling tree. This is Merry Christmas below the window with some color changing icicle lights. And up on top it's very busy up there. Blow molds, some of those little snowman heads that change colors, as well as a train, and some more stuff with Santa up on the peak of the roof. Moving to the side here, we got Santa up there in the left-hand corner of that roof, as well as Santa on the sloping roof with a couple reindeer, Santa on a rocking horse, and a huge red wreath there in the background with some, looks like projections on it. It's a nice touch there. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. So it's a rotation of projections on the inside the wreath. There's a closer look at Santa on the rocking horse and Santa up on the roof, and I think behind him, if I can move over, I got another Santa in the background. There he is. So right in our foreground here, we got some larger bushes with a star on it. And this tree, heavily decorated in lights, and some other decorations with some more blow molds, and a Kris Kringle riding a mechanical bull. First time I've seen that. And in the background there too, I missed, there's an animated penguin moving his head back and forth. Tasmanian devil. And up closer here, some more blow molds. I do like the blue, color changing peppermint decorations. And we have another little toy house here with some teddy bears and mice inside of it. Looks very nice with a tree behind them. I do like that. It's very inventive. You know, it's making use of something that typically is just, you know, not used for Christmas time. And they really did a nice job on it. Now, this is another residence here, which kind of continued over into it, but just wanted to show you the house here. Really quite nice. But I'm going to stand across the street now and give you one overall final look, and that'll do it for this place. Okay, and here's one final look from the outside here across the street. Really colorful, really bright. Really great looking house. Many people don't know about this, but now that you have the address, you can come check it out for yourself. And I'll be returning in future years to see what they change on it. Okay, I have a little bonus segment I want to share with you guys. This is just a few minutes away from the house I was just showing you. And we're in front of People's Security Bank here in downtown Scranton. And the reason we're here is they have a pretty wonderful display they put in their windows each and every year. And I thought I'd come down here and give you a quick look at it before we end the video. They do change it every year, and they do have different theming. So this is how it looks for 2018, and we'll go through each and every window. They do have like these large garland, almost like wreath type designs going around the windowsill with the lights. Moving on to the next one, we have a shorter version of Santa with some furry reindeer. And next up we have the wildlife section. We got some white tigers and some polar bears. They really do a nice job because even like the bottom, you know, they have it covered in snow. They have the lighting effects, a little fencing around it. It's quite nice for a bank display. And they have snowflakes hanging on the inside. Okay, next window here looks like we got I want to say a wolf, and I think a rabbit. Looks like a cross between a rabbit and a jackalope and a dog. I don't know, maybe a fox. I could be wrong. You guys comment down below, tell me what you think it is. It looks like every window though has at least one Christmas tree. Oh, here's a nice little penguin family. It looks like I think walruses or maybe seals. Just forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm just guesstimating here. It's hard to tell with some of these. Oh, this one's even has some squirrels eating some nuts. I think that's an owl. That's definitely an owl there with some more bunnies and I think some rats. Okay, so we need to walk around. They're doing some construction here. We'll check out the other windows. Okay, so we were just over there a moment ago. Got a couple more windows here. And some nice white trees, reindeer, snowman, and a penguin, of course. And some very large peppermint candies. Can't forget the candy canes either. And this will be our last window here. A little variety of stuff here. Large plump penguin, 2 snowmen, a couple trees, and some more candy. Pretty neat. And before we wrap up the video, I just wanted to share right across the street from the bank is the courthouse, which is nicely decorated with all their trees. And in the background, I'll slowly zoom in, is the Electric City sign. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the look at yet another Christmas decorated house and this bank, which was some nice bonus footage. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just subscribe and ring that notification bell. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Thank you for watching, and like always, I'll see you in the next video.